Okay, everyone, I'm delighted to welcome the two-time major champion and the world #1, Nelly Korda, to the interview room. Nelly, first of all, can you just talk about your experience of St Andrews so far this week and obviously the challenge ahead starting tomorrow?
Well, I've experienced all weather already, and it's just Wednesday. Last time I was here just in St Andrews was during my rookie year. Played Kings Barnes and haven't been back since. And getting to come back now and get to play this golf course and, so much rich history out here. It's been really exciting. And, I've played Monday, played Tuesday, and then played an 18-hole Pro-Am today and experienced all sorts of weather. And I know that's what's going to happen, throughout the next couple of days. So I'm excited for the week.
Great stuff. Well, we'll take questions from the floor if you raise your hand. We'll start with Sarah.
Hey Nelly, AIG Women's Open is a place that you've actually had some success quite a bit in the past 2 years. What's been the key for you at this kind of golf and playing like style golf?
In a sense, you can prepare all you want. You can play Monday through Wednesday, but then, it's all about the weather and taking it a shot at a time, being very present. And it's also fun because it's a different creative side to golf where, you have to work the ball sometimes more than you're used to, and you're hitting different shots, bumps and runs. It's just a little bit more creative, and for me, that's fun to do. So I have a lot of fun with it.
Obviously, you took last week off after the Olympics. How have you kind of reset, refocused, and readied yourself for another major tournament this week at St Andrews?
Yeah, I went home to Prague, saw my family, and that's always the best for me, seeing everyone at home, seeing my grandparents, saw Grayson with Jess too. So that's always a nice way for me to kind of reset and get back into it after that.
Okay, Beth Annan, just in the second row.
Can you just describe what it felt like teeing off #1 for the first time and coming up 17 and 18 as well?
Yeah, I played the back 9 on Monday, and then I played the front yesterday for the first time. And for me, more of it was coming down 18, and the views there is spectacular. I don't know, when was it, 2 years ago they hosted the men, or 3 years ago? And yeah, getting to see that on TV and knowing that we were going to be here this year, I was really excited for it. And just the rich history out here and getting to play it ourselves and is going to be such an amazing week.
Was there a moment when you found yourself enjoying these conditions? Was there a turning point in your LPGA career where you started to embrace the challenge of this?
Yeah, I think I would say that every single time I get to play over here and play this style of golf, I really enjoy it. Not that I would want to play every week, but I do really like the creative side to playing this type of golf and being very, very present, not getting ahead of yourself.
Okay, just get the microphone to Brentley in the front there.
What's the most difficult part for you when we get weather like we're going to get tomorrow, where it's cold, windy, and rainy? Is there like a specific detail of this game that is most difficult?
For me, it's actually staying warm and being able to feel my hands, because that's usually why I have gloves. Even when it's not really necessarily too cold, I stick my hands in the gloves and I have hand warmers in there. So staying warm and staying loose and not kind of tightening up and being able to kind of commit to your shots.
Okay, Martin.
Hi Nelly. Earlier in the year you were on fire, almost unstoppable. How do you sort of describe your game then to now in terms of how your performance you feel you're playing?
Yeah, I think that's just life in general, or, sports. You're never going to just shoot straight up. You're going to go up, you're going to go down. And I think the best part of the downs is that you learn so much about yourself, and it's always a learning opportunity, and I enjoy that. And I always think of everything try to think of everything in a positive mindset. And now, compared to the start of the year, obviously I've had some finishes that weren't the best, but at the end of the day, I'm still learning and I'm still getting better from it.
Previous appearances in this event, which one do you really take most sort of inspiration from coming into this week?
Sorry, repeat it?
Your previous appearances in this event, what one do you feel you can sort of take most from to help you this week?
I don't know. I feel like every British that I've played has played completely different. I would think maybe if they're expecting that high of wins, I would say maybe Troon when we played was really, really high wins. And the difference out there is that one part of the golf course when you're going out on the front nine is one way and the back is coming a different direction. So you're playing a majority of your front nine in one direction, back in the other way. But I would say that would probably be similar wind conditions.
Okay, Bethan, again.
You mentioned in Paris the difficulty of not compounding errors and something that you're working on of late. Is that something that you have a conversation with Jason about or Jamie, in terms of strategy?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you get into those situations, you're trying to kind of climb out of them in a sense. You're gonna make mistakes at the end of the day. I'm a realist. As bad as it is to be a perfectionist in golf, I'm a bit of that too, and that's what's gotten me to where I am today. But it's also has a negative effect too of wanting to hit everything perfect. But at the end of the day, like that's the beauty of like this week is that you're gonna hit some bad shots and they're gonna end up well, and then you're gonna hit some good shots that are not gonna end up very well. So that's what I really enjoy about this week is that you really have to stay really present and you can't get ahead of yourself. And at the end of the day, you get to be really creative with the game of golf too, which we don't get to do that on a lot of golf courses where you're aiming 20 yards left of your target and trying to play a major fade into the fairway and trying to avoid bunkers and all of that.
What would it mean to you to win at this iconic place?
Yeah, I mean, it would be obviously a dream come true to have my name etched into the history, but at the end of the day, I'm just going to focus at one shot at a time and not think of Sunday. I'm just going to think of my first tee shot on Thursday.
Okay, and say it again.
You said you've been learning a lot. Maybe what have you learned from not only like the incredible stretch that you went on earlier this year, but even in this recent stretch when it's kind of been maybe in a little bit of a lull or maybe not what you've wanted?
Probably to enjoy every moment. I mean, we play a sport that rapidly, continuously, you move on to the next thing. So to enjoy every moment and to enjoy the lows as much as the highs and to lean on the people around you.
Okay, Martin again.
Nelly, you're going to have to wait to the weekend to get some youngsters here because the schools go back tomorrow, but there'll be plenty here at the weekend. What does it mean to you to know that there's going to be young Scottish girls and boys coming here at the weekend to see Nelly Korda?
That's probably one of my favorite things about playing tournaments is seeing all the young girls and boys come out and follow and tell me that, I'm their role model or I'm the reason that they've picked up the game of golf, because I had role models too that made me pick up the game of golf. Obviously one is my sister, but I've had so many other ones too. So hopefully I have a positive impact on their life and they love the game of golf as much as me.
Louine?
Nelly, when you're playing such a serious game as golf, how important is family to you and to have them around as often as possible?
Yeah, I mean, I think not just family, but having a great support system when it comes to friends, your own team around you is super important. And I'm super grateful to have an amazing team around me and an amazing family. And I would say it's very important to also recharge your batteries. And those are the people I have around me. Those are the people that recharge my batteries.
Okay, Alex.
Yeah, Nelly, this course has been around for
Hi,
so long
sorry.
that the men kind of feast on it when they come here. Obviously, it's a little different for you guys. Can you talk about how you attack this golf course and what you like about this golf course and what you may not like about this golf course?
I would say the way you attack this golf course is by not being in any of the bunkers. They're very penalizing, and I think the one way to approach the mindset of this week is that you have to really concentrate on really good tee balls off the tee and making sure that you're in the fairway so you're not in one of those bunkers because it's an automatic pitch out. I mean, you can't go for the green. I mean, I love the history of the golf course. So far, I've really enjoyed playing every single day. I don't have anything bad to say about it.
Chris, just on the left-hand side.
Nelly, you're playing with Lily Avu, the defending champion, and Charlie Hull on the first 2 days. Just wanted your thoughts on that grouping.
Yeah, I mean, Lily and I have definitely played a good bit of golf. We actually played our practice round on Monday together, and then I love playing with Charlie. She's always super entertaining to be around, and I would say she's a pretty good friend out here too.
Any further questions? Okay, if there's none, we'll just bring things to a close. Thank you, Nelly, for your time, and best of luck this week.
Thank you.